Right, 17 October 2025, and today I'm so excited to be giving you a late update. As I said, I was going to be here much later than usual today, but we have a very important day tomorrow. So I've got no choice but to do this because we want to be clear about what is going to happen and what it means in the long run. So what has happened today is that Chiwenga and Mnangagwa have clashed in public. During their speeches, each man has taken their side and they have been very firm about their position, with Chiwenga saying that the 2030 agenda is not part of ZANU-PF, and with Mnangagwa saying decisions of ZANU-PF are made from the cells or from the lower levels of the organization. So what is going to happen tomorrow is that there's going to be an attempt to get rid of Chiwenga through a vote of no confidence, because it's clear that these two men are going to fight each other again for another year. So as I am saying, the difference between the two is that Mnangagwa is saying decisions of the party come from the cells, and Chiwenga is saying ZANU-PF has got a certain way of doing things. They need to follow the rules, and the 2030 agenda is illegal. So I want to show you what Chiwenga said first, then I'm going to show you what Mnangagwa said. So Chiwenga is saying it's not right to do 2030, it's against ZANU-PF policies, and it's not supposed to be that way. So let me show you the portion here from Chiwenga's video. So very quickly, here.
Comrades and friends, our theme this year, attainment of Vision 2030 through economic empowerment and value addition, captures the central task before us. That is, to build a people-centered economy that empowers every Zimbabwean and ensures that our national wealth benefits all, not just a privileged few. Economic empowerment must be genuine, equipping all our people with the means to produce, innovate our own innovate and own our own destiny. That is the essence of Vision 2030, and that is the essence of the revolutionary continuity. We must always remember that we are not the Alpha and Omega.
Okay, very clear. It is clear what Chiwenga is saying. Vision 2030 is not about what they want to make it about, which is to continue with one family. And Vision 2030 is about continuing the liberation struggle. So that is what Chiwenga was saying. Vision 2030 must not benefit a few people or a clique. So what is the difference? What Mnangagwa is saying is that if the cells make a decision, every person must go with that decision, and the party is supreme. So the party is supreme. The decisions of the party must be followed by everyone, including resolution number 1. So let's see what Mnangagwa said. I'm going to show you quickly again what Mnangagwa said. He is very angry. Mnangagwa is very angry in his speech. So you can see it right here. Okay, just looking for the play button, guys.
We are a party that upholds its constitution, including the laws of this country, as we advance our national interests. Our country is not for sale. Spreading false information, denigrating one's country, denigrating the leadership, And the people can never be good for our national pride, our image and dignity if we do such things. Let it be clear that those opportunists who tarnish our country for short-sighted, ulterior political motives will never succeed. Zimbabwe is a constitutional democracy with strong governance systems and institutions. Nyika haitongi pa social media. Nyika haisi yokutamba nayo. Nyika yedu, rusununguro rwedu, rwakatengwa neropa.
Okay, so you can go and watch all these videos. They are widely available. And let me now just wrap it up for you. So there are two different approaches. And unfortunately, I could not play all of Mnangagwa's video. He goes to a point where he says decisions that are made at the level of the cell or at the level of the structures of the party. The party has structures and no person is above those structures. So that is the difference between the two men. And tomorrow, what you're going to see is an attempt to pass a vote of no confidence in Chiwenga. Because as I said, nothing will work as long as Chiwenga is there. All the plans that Mnangagwa has got, Tagwire and all these guys, it won't work. They will eventually have to clash because Chiwenga is very strong in terms of speaking. He is speaking out. So tomorrow we're going to see the resolutions. Remember last year there's a resolution that is not passed. That is resolution number 1. All the other resolutions of ZANU-PF have been passed and things have happened. Things to do with drug dealing, things to do with empowerment. They've done everything that they said they're going to do except for resolution number 1. And the person who has stopped the resolution number 1 is Chiwenga. So Chiwenga is the person that has stood before or between Mnangagwa and 2030. So tomorrow you're going to see that resolution. It's going to come without a doubt. Someone is going to stand up and try to pass a vote of no confidence in Chiwenga. There are currently a number of committees that have been set up, and each committee is going to come up with a resolution. There are a number of provinces. There are very few people here, less than 100 people have attended here because each province only has 10 people. So I just want to show you how it went so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. So about 10 provinces with 10 people each, and then delegates, and then friends, affiliate organizations. So 100 people are going to make decisions. So for example, this is Midlands over here. Only a few people. There's not many people in each province. And the purpose of this is to make it easy to make decisions. So you see this group here. This is the total number of people who attended. There's 5,000 chairs in this venue. But these are the only people that attended, including the affiliates. So everyone you're seeing here includes the affiliates and the friends. So each province brought their own people. Over here, these are the people who are going to be put into committees and then they'll make the decision. And we currently have 6 provinces that are behind Mnangagwa with ED 2030. We've got 4 provinces that are with Chiwenga, which have not yet agreed to ED 2030. So Chiwenga was challenged yesterday to say when this resolution was passed, you were sitting in the room. Why didn't you say no when this was passed? So what we expect tomorrow is an opposition to the resolution number 1. So if Chiwenga succeeds, there will not be a resolution on 2030 tomorrow. If Chiwenga fails, then there will be a resolution on Chiwenga's no vote of confidence. So those are the 2 resolutions we're expecting tomorrow. One would be a no vote of confidence in Chiwenga if there's resolution number 1. And then if there's no resolution number 1, then obviously Chiwenga would have prevailed and there'll be no ED 2030. So we've got a very important day tomorrow, and that is going to happen in the morning. So Mnangagwa is going to be opening a plant at about 12. So I expect that everything will be done before 2 p.m. tomorrow, we'll be knowing what is going to happen over there. All right, I think we've covered everything. And what was interesting was the Chinese ambassador. He was over there. He gave a speech. So very interesting to see China playing a big role. We also had Cuba over there. We also had the December, I don't know if it's December 12 movement, but there is a December something movement. Those guys were there. But the Chinese ambassador is playing a big role in ZANU-PF. He is with both factions. So China is not taking sides. Whoever wins is going to be with the Chinese. The guys from Cuba, they sent somebody over there. And Opam Chinguri playing a big role as the chairwoman, Waopa Wanga Waripo. So she did very well. She put this whole thing together. And as I said, tomorrow, a very, very important day. We're going to see what happens. We cannot, and I believe that this cannot be allowed to go on. So if Chiwenga fails, tomorrow we've got a very dramatic week ahead of us, because we're going to see, obviously, the process of dismissing Chiwenga will have to go to parliament. So it will have to go to parliament. They cannot just dismiss Chiwenga from Mnangaba's office. So that is my understanding, that if they make a resolution to dismiss Chiwenga, then the Senate and Parliament will have to make a resolution or some sort of decision. I don't know how the process works, but then it cannot happen from ZANU-PF, because the way Chiwenga was elected, he is some sort of, it's a constitutional position. So that means we've got more drama coming in the days to come. So my belief is that someone is going to stand up and then they will say Chiwenga has disrespected the president. Chiwenga has brought the party into disrepute, and then he must be suspended or dismissed. And then Chiwenga's people from the 4 provinces are going to stand up, and then there will be 2 sides, and then we have a decision. So that decision is going to come tomorrow. But resolution number 1, it will never be the same again after what Chiwenga said today, which is to say, 2030 is not about a position. We are not the Alpha and the Omega. You must understand what that means. The Alpha and the Omega is the first and last Son of God. The first and last Son of God. Now, no one else comes after him. That is what Chiwenga means when he says we are not the Alpha and the Omega. We are not the last Son of God. So that is what it means. And Chiwenga meaning Mnangagwa cannot go to 2030. It will not be allowed. So tomorrow, look forward to a confrontation and to people facing off. And that is very important to understand. So let's look quickly at the comments. VP speech was to the point and constructive, very powerful. I think I agree that Chiwenga has got someone coaching him. If they can't fire Chiwenga now, yes, they can't fire Chiwenga because the process has to be put through parliament. So whatever happens tomorrow, they can't fire him, but they can pass a resolution or a vote of no confidence, and they can fire him from ZANU-PF. It's possible. Remember what happened to Mem Juru. Go and check out what happened to Mem Juru. Go and check out what happened to Chiwenga, to Mnangagwa himself. They can fire him from ZANU-PF. It's possible. The letter that he wrote and the dossier that he presented and the censure that has been proposed means that something is going to happen. It's not going to end like that. Gambakwe wrongly interpreted the VP speech. I didn't wrongly misinterpret it. He said 2030 is not about the Alpha and the Omega. It's not about a clique. It's not about a small group of people enjoying while the rest of the people suffer. He's continuing what he said in his dossier. Chiwenga has never disowned his dossier. You must understand that. But anyway, why should we argue? Wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow is only a few hours to go. Let's see what happens. Why do you know a lot about ZANU-PF? You are a ZANU-PF apologist. Rogers, what are you? What party are you? Are you CC? Are you MDC? Are you, what party are you? Tell us which party you are. So this is not about the party. The issues that we're dealing with the Chiwenga are not about the party. Chiwenga is dealing about national issues. That is what I believe. So we have to understand what he's saying. All right. You are true, Wejira. Yes, Wejira. Munyepi Mukuru, true. Chiwenga Chibaba. Guys, so much people, Maripa social media, love Chiwenga. That is what Mnangagwa means. Nika. Aitongwe pa social media. So I agree with Mnangagwa. I do agree with Mnangagwa on this one. Chiwenga needs to build a team. He needs to build structures if he's going to be president. And he must listen very carefully to what Mnangagwa said about kutonganyika pa social media. He's got a lot of support on social media. But how do you get it done? Chiwenga must not go to Mutare. Yes, Chiwenga is going to Mutare. He is very brave. So he's gone to Mutare. He's very, very brave. I agree. Most people, for example, I didn't see Obet Mpofu. Did you see the embarrassment that was given to Mudenda today? It was so embarrassing. He had to beg people to sit down. They were fighting him like crazy. So it is crazy what happened to Mudenda today. And I'm going to post it for you tomorrow. People were not sitting down. They were being indisciplined. They were fighting. And he had to say, Liasiyangisa, sit down. So it was very bad in the beginning, but they managed to bring it under control. Security had to be called at the end by OPA because of what was happening. So in terms of controlling ZANU-PF, Mnangagwa and Auxilia, they are firmly in control of the affiliates. So the affiliates, that is where Mnangagwa and Auxilia are very strong. When the name Auxilia is mentioned, people just celebrate as if something has happened. When the name Mnangagwa is mentioned, people just shout, Idi Wichi, Idi Wichi. So these guys have got people in the crowd. So that is how they do it. As you're only reading from YouTube and not Facebook, I'm reading your comments, but it depends on where I am at that particular time. Twitter. Okay, so guys, we're very sorry that our guys have been arrested. Some of our guys who are our friends have been arrested. I hope that they're out. My understanding is that Rutendo has also been arrested. Rutendo Benson Matinyarare was arrested for flying a drone. So I've seen the tweet and I haven't been able to talk to Rutendo. The thing about me, guys, I talk to everybody. So there's no one I don't talk to. So I try to find out what is happening. So today I heard that Rutendo has been arrested. So let me show you where the tweet came from. So this is the tweet about the arrest of Rutendo over here. And you should know better than to fly a drone in Zimbabwe. It's not allowed. You have to have a license. So this is the Harare Times here. They say that Rutendo has been arrested. And that Range Rover is from Kuda. So you can see kuti Kuda Taguri akasimbira kumasero. Like Rutendo literally drove around with the Kuda Taguri last year. They went to all over the place. So I don't think you'll stay in jail for long. It will only be for a very, very short time. Right. I think I've covered everything. My apologies for starting late. Tomorrow is a big dramatic day. But all this said, the opposition still has to work on organizing themselves. You are not a ZANU-PF member. So even if you know what is happening in ZANU, it won't help you to change the country. To change the country, we need a strong opposition. And it's going to work very, very well if we do well. We need guns. Mkoma Andrew, have you ever been in a gunfight? Most people don't know what is a gunfight. A gunfight is very dangerous. If a gun goes off here, most of you will run. So don't wish for it. Then Rutendo was not arrested. He sent a video. So I'll talk to Rutendo. I'll give him a call tomorrow and see what happens. Okay. I think we've covered everything. Where's Sarwaka? Sarwaka is there. I saw he just made a video. We're going to bring Sarwaka here tomorrow morning. Remember, tomorrow there's a march to State House. So we're going to await Geza's direction. Yes, today it didn't give a direction. What I'm expecting is that if they pass resolution number 1 tomorrow, then we're going to see a march on State House. All right. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. And Dinotenda, Wamuchinguri, Wanga Waripo, Wachitaura, Nasi. I'm doing this because someone says, Wasamanyika, Tire Gerereyo. Let me see. Where is that person who was commenting about Wasamanyika? Waripo na Wakashiri. Wanga wachibatsira wanhu wese. Wamuchinguri. I think she did well. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Is she going to be vice president when they fire Chiwenga? Because that is what I expect. I don't think the army guys are ready. If you look at people like Valerio, they are not ready. I don't think they can do it. So she's probably next in line. Yes. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. And a good night to you all.
Uko kuno